And Monologue 3. The Emperor tapped me where? At my 56th birthday reception. That's where. You know, Ontasassa Furniture in Calhoun is shutting down, right? He asked me. Yeah, bad break. The Emperor ticked his head to the side. A big employer in a small county. Have a heck of an effect up there. Snow in September. He was already into his pitch. Most of the way through, actually. Dan, I'm already doing what I know how to do best. Besides, all my business is based on North Carolina's reputation. Hell, Ontasassa's all pine to boot. If I had really had my mind on winning this tussle, I'd have stuck with my first point, emphasized my decision to stick with it, and stood pat. But as soon as I processed where he was going, the better part of me knew that I was going to play some part in saving that factory and probably wind up in the main role. Dan shook his head and chuckled. So don't sell it at Gaines and Landry. He looked at me askance for a flash, like, yeah, you know it'll eventually wind up in your stores. Dan, I've already got so much business in my life. He says, delegate, man, delegate. 400 employees and their families. If the good Lord wants you to be comfortable, you'll get your relief. You know what you're supposed to be doing down here. I sigh. I want to say, I'm afraid the good I'm already doing will suffer if I add something else. But in truth, I already had a solution for that. I'd been shifting responsibilities to Alton. I mean, his marketing was so successful that if I didn't start deflecting him into operations, the whole thing would have gotten too big for me. I'd have had to sell out on Wall Street just to get my breath back. So I had a plan, and I paced it to be out at 65, maybe 70, chairman of the board, with a touch as heavy or light as I liked. So yes, I was planning for comfort, and a well-earned one. I ask, so how'd you get involved? Barry James, state senator. Yeah, you know it. Anybody else in prospect? Salvagers. So far, that's all. Me, I only came up with Bravo. I exhaled. How much? 40 million. You've got to be kidding. Or 10 and take over their debt. Debt's 30, so it all comes out in the wash. I say, debt's 30 because they've been falling behind. How am I supposed to keep from being sunk, even if I can swing it?